TV. And now it's time for this morning session of Children's GBC with Mr Wit, as he is back again for the second time as a presenter for GBC this time. Oh, good morning everybody. Well, Mr Wit, and I'm here for the second time to be on Children's GBC. Well, this is certainly exciting there. Now, because this morning we have some programs for our younger viewers. And we're going to kick things off with a long-lost classic from 2005, and it's Blips. And I think today that Mr. Perfect is going to be an ice cream maker. Yeah, because that means working in an ice cream van. Ooh.
It's a perfect day. The sky is blue, the sun is shining, and the birds are singing. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's time for him to go to work.
I want Mr. Perfect to be an ice cream seller.
Today, Mr. Perfect will show how to sell delicious dairy ice cream. Mr. Perfect is a superior ice cream seller. And now it's time for Mr. Perfect's perfect cup of tea.
Blips. Well, that was the weirdest program I've ever seen. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and it certainly does bring back some memories from 2000s. And speaking of another 2000s, here we have Bookaboo, and I believe that today's guest is Ben Shepherd. And I wonder what story is Ben going to read to Bookaboo. Let's find out.
He's a real rock dog and he plays the drums in his rock and roll band. He tours the world in his booker bus to beat the screaming fans. He's on the cover of every magazine there's ever been. The story is there. Oh yeah.
A story a day, or I just can't play. I'm not in here.
Hey, look,
Go away. Leave me alone.
One question, please.
Have you shared a book today?
Bookaboo. Well, I enjoyed that, and if you're wondering what today's story was, it was Splat the Cat. Well, mind you, I hope there is no such thing as Splat the Croc. Uh-oh. Ouch! I didn't mean it literally. Anyways, now that we got that out of the way, right, I believe that we're going to have the next program now, and this is also the first for Children's GBC, and it's called Legends of Treasure Island. And today's episode is about the quest that's begun. This should be interesting. So it might be starring John Lumley as the voice, and loads of other celebrities. Enjoy. Legends of Treasure Island. That's with Jim Hawkins, only a stunt animal, and he's got his friend to help him. Nice. Anyway, so the next program now, it's going to be Arthur and the Square Knights of the Round Table. And I believe that today's cartoon, it's called There's an Elephant in the Drawbridge. An elephant on a drawbridge. Boy, that is very funny title, that is. Well, you may have heard of an elephant that stood on a butter, but never on a drawbridge. But anyways, enjoy the cartoon.
Arthur, the king of Camelot, he's the ring-a-ding-a-ling-a-ding king. Arthur, he likes to joust a lot, and he really makes the kingdom swing. Dragons run from Arthur's ranks, and the Black Knight hasn't a chance. If you're in trouble, send a cable to the hero of our fable, that's Arthur of Camelot. He took a sword from a stone, made a table round, took the bravest knights and sat them around. Then all of Camelot knew they really had a king. Yeah, a king who could do darn near any old thing. Arthur, that's what the maidens call whenever they're lost or in distress. If you're locked up in the tower, he does rescues on the hour.
He's out with array armor-plated dragon-slaying king.
That's Arthur, Arthur, we know an Arthur, king of Camelot. What the maidens call whenever they're lost or in distress. If you're locked up in a tower, he does rescues on the hour.
He's out with array armor-plated dragon-slaying king.
That's Arthur, Arthur, we know an Arthur, king of Camelot.
That was Arthur and the Square Knights of the Round Table. Yeah, it was pretty funny for an elephant to be on the drawbridge. You could say he was a bit stubborn, though. But anyway, now, if you remember, yesterday, when we premiered 5 Children at It, well, I believe that we're going to have 2, well, actually, we'll just have one last program to finish off this morning. And we finish off with 5 Children at It. And I believe we're on to the second episode, by the way. And I know that one of them is going to broadcast episode 3 tomorrow. Here's episode 2.
When you want your heart's desire, and there's nothing but the fire of a madly yearning wild imagination. When all you have to do is choose, and if you don't, you're bound to lose. Something special in your life will pass you by. Castles in the air, or a chest of purest gold. Cast aside despair, start a quest before you're old. Try wishing a little harder every day, wishing to chase the clouds away. In the twinkling of an eye, you'll grow tall or even fly. You don't know until you try, so do. And with the magic that you find, dream your dream away.
That was Five Children and It. Yeah, that was the second episode, and I'm sure we'll have episode 3 probably tomorrow morning, no doubt. And don't forget, now a certain good friend of ours is George Buxton, who will be here later on this afternoon to present more programs for some viewers. Okay, well, I better get on home now to have some fish snaps. Well, bye-bye, everyone. See you soon. Bye. You're watching GTV, and now it's time to have a look at this next program, and it takes place, well, on the web with Terry Wogan.
Hi, welcome. Tell me this, did you miss us over the holiday? No! Oh, great, thanks a lot, yeah.
You're watching GTV, and now it's time to head on down to Albert Square to join the EastEnders team.